Hi everyone, welcome to Leaning Left. I'm David Rodriguez. After weeks and weeks of infighting, the Republicans have finally chosen a Speaker of the House. And I mean, they actually put him in the place, not just like picked him and then people didn't vote for him and they voted for people who weren't even in contention and all. You get it. They finally picked Mike Johnson, and probably if you're like me, when you heard that they picked Mike Johnson, you were like, who? Yeah, like people don't really know this guy real well for the most part. He's from Louisiana. And despite the fact that his name isn't a really big name, he's actually pretty important in a lot of ways. And not just because he's Speaker of the House. He did something really big. But, you know, I think he's not known because he doesn't shout as much as Marjorie Taylor Greene. You know, he doesn't go to the theater and get groped like Lauren Boebert. He isn't credibly accused of sex trafficking like Matt Gaetz. He isn't credibly accused of looking the other way as sexual predators go after people on a wrestling team like Jim Jordan. So, you know, all the things that Republicans love, he just doesn't seem to do those things. But here's what he did do. He's known as the architect of the attempt to overthrow the 2020 election. That's right. He was basically the mastermind behind taking this thing to court and trying to, you know, reverse the will of the people. He's all about that, of course. Republicans, you know, they love that kind of thing. But what else is he? What else is he? So we know that he got voted in by the Chaos Caucus. So we can assume he kind of sucks. He's pretty awful. Doesn't represent the most of America. That's definitely true. So he's against Roe v. Wade. Great. He's an election denier. That was key. That you had to say that the election was rigged or that Trump really won. You couldn't be based in reality at all. Speaking of not being based in reality, he's an anti-vaxxer, so that's fantastic. Like we need another, you know, anti-science individual who believes wackadoos on the internet instead of, you know, the vast, incredibly vast majority of the medical community about, you know, a medical thing. Yeah, he's that too. Oh, he also is a big proponent of school choice. If you're not familiar with school choice, that is a really friendly title put on defunding our public schools, privatizing schools, giving all the money that we would have spent on schools to Republicans' rich friends. Oh, and of course we can't forget Republicans' favorite activity, absolutely fucking over the poor. They love it. So he likes all those things. That is our new Speaker of the House. Fantastic. You know, my hope is that he'll actually just do his job, like whatever other policies he likes or doesn't like. He'll actually, you know, try to fund the government, keep things running, you know, fund our efforts to help the people in Israel and to help the people in Ukraine. That second one's kind of iffy because even though, you know, it's another one of our allies who a brutal war crime committing force has invaded and is killing civilians and is another democracy, Republicans don't like that because, I don't know, they're pissing off Donald Trump's leather daddy, Putin. So I guess that's probably what it is. Anyway, my hope is that he'll get something done that's actually useful. My hopes are low, but, you know, the nice thing is that if they put anything forward that's too crazy, it'll just get vetoed. So there is that. And there is actually another kind of silver lining to this cloud of stupidity. This is probably just going to help the Democrats take back the House in 2024. Maybe help them hang on to the Senate or win more seats and probably the presidency. I mean, the crazier these people are, the more loons they put in power, the more it actually eventually helps Democrats, which is great. I just hope not too much damage is caused in the meantime. So that's what I think anyway, but what about you? Are you happy with this choice? Like, do you think that this is going to be a massive issue? Do you think it's going to be just like another McCarthy where, you know, really it was Marjorie Taylor Greene who was the speaker, but she was behind the scenes, right? Pulling his leash. Do you think it's going to be that? What are your thoughts on this? I would love to hear that in the comments. Let me know. This guy's a schmuck. We knew we were going to get a schmuck. Like the guy Emmer that was almost in, he was like the only reasonable one they could have picked. And of course he was, you know, done in 3 hours. So anyway, again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit like and subscribe and click the little bell icon so you can know about the next time I put out a video. And until next time, stay woke, stay vigilant, keep fighting, and remember, if you keep leaning left, you'll always be right.